Hi viewers, this is Dr. Shehzad Kareem. In this video, I provide you some explanation of second language acquisition. As a student of applied linguistics, you would have noticed that nowadays when we read the literature about second language acquisition and applied linguistics in general, we often find the term second language acquisition, which refers to the both processes, that is of second language acquisition and foreign language learning. However, technically, we see that second language acquisition and foreign language learning are two different processes, and as a student of applied linguistics, we definitely need to know the difference between second language acquisition and foreign language learning. So, first I explain what is foreign language learning. Foreign language learning refers to a process when a learner learns a foreign language or a non-native language while being in one's own native context. For example, the whole of English language that is learnt in Pakistan is the process of foreign language learning, because we are taught English language in our schools, in our educational institutions, English which is a non-native language. So we learn English in our native context, and this process is called foreign language learning. Similarly, another example in this regard may be the example of China. Just like a learner in China learns English language, so that learner is learning English language, which is a non-native language for him, while being in his own native Chinese context. So this is called foreign language learning. On the other hand, second language acquisition involves a process when a learner or a person acquires a second language or a non-native language while being in the same non-native context, that is called second language acquisition. For example, if a person from Pakistan moves to the UK and he starts getting education over there, so that person will be learning English in both in the context of a classroom where he will be attending the attending the class for his education, and similarly that person will have to interact in the society by using the English language. So in this way, while being in the society, while interacting with the people, so that person will have to speak English language. So in this way, that person will acquire English language unconsciously from the surroundings as well. So this whole process will be called second language acquisition. So second language acquisition can take place in both contexts, that is in the formal context of a classroom or in the natural surroundings of that non-native language or non-native context. On the other hand, foreign language learning always takes place in the formal context of a classroom. So this is the difference between second language acquisition and foreign language learning. A further explanation of second language acquisition is that second language acquisition or the process of second language acquisition is not restricted to any age or to any context. For example, second language acquisition can take place in the context of a classroom or in the context of natural surroundings. Similarly, there is no age limit for second language acquisition. Just like if an adult moves abroad and starts living over there, so unconsciously that person acquires the language of that native context while being there, so that process will still be called second language acquisition. In this regard, I can give you the example of Saudi Arabia. You would have noticed that many of the Pakistani people, they move to Saudi Arabia for the sake of job. So when they start living over there, after 6 months or 1 year, when they stay in Saudi Arabia, they interact with the people, with the Saudis over there, and they interact with them in Arabic language. So unconsciously, when during those 6 months to 1 year, when they interact with the Saudis, so they acquire Arabic language unconsciously from the surroundings. So this process can also be referred to as the second language acquisition, which is taking place in the natural context even at an adult age. So this was, you can say, the brief and the basic difference between the two terms, second language acquisition and foreign language learning. In my next video, I will explain to you the difference between first language acquisition and heritage language acquisition. Thank you so much.